Good evening, coaches. So this week we converted our commercial controller into C Sharp and Go. And I am studying with Go because I actually have a better understanding of it. And so the first class, or like a struct that we have, is the door struct. And what it does is open and close the doors. The next one is the elevator. Next is the battery. And the battery, I have a start battery function that creates the four columns and columns A, B, and C. And the way it does that is by adding them to the column list. The next one is a column selection function, and what it does is that it uses the floor and the destination to select the proper column. So let's say if someone is on the ground floor at floor 0, and they select a floor that is between -6 and -1, which is in the basement, obviously. And so it will tell them the right column to go to, which was selected from the previous function, start column, and then it will call find best elevator, and will also call print E, which is what is displayed in the console for your viewing pleasure. The next struct I have is a column struct, and that is start column. And what it does is that it starts the column and it pushes elevators on the column list. The next one is print E. Like I said before, it just displays, it prints out everything that is displayed in the console. The next one is the find best elevator function, and that one uses the floor and the destination to find the best elevator based on the difference, the best difference. So it looks at everything that is available and calculates the difference between the current floor and the requested floor, and will send out only the best one. And next are the scenarios, and they are all working. So if I run the console, it takes a little bit of time. You can see everything works. There are no errors. And yeah, and it shows selected column and selected elevator, and it also displays the scenario, so you can see what's happening, where every elevator is as it's happening, which is cool. So the next controller is in C Sharp, and this one was a challenge because it was a little bit more complicated than just converting it, and it's pretty much the same functions, and they do exactly the same thing. It's just the syntax is different, and the way things are positioned relative to each other is a little bit different. So that took me a while to figure it out, but it is done, and it's also completely working. And I am starting to work on Java. We'll see how far I get into that, but so far that is all I have.